this for tolls? Are we gonna get a fine? Oh my god.
Oh shit.
So I don't even know if I've registered in the right place.
This rain is mental!
If you give it back and stuff, we won't ring the police.
Yeah, I'll ring the Porto police here now and see what we can do. Guys, I am back in the van after getting that T25 fixed in the middle of Porto.
Hi guys, today we are starting the day in Viana de Costelo, and wait till you see this park up. The big blue bus looks very scenic at the moment. Let me show you. We were here 2 years ago with Fergus and it was very hard to park because it was August. Look at where we are today. We are at the very top of Monte del Santa Lucia and got parked right in front of this sanctuary. How cool is this? It's nice and toasty in the big blue bus, but as soon as you step out, it's quite chilly. So I'm gonna put something warmer on. You're warm in the van, but then you go outside. This right here has to be our most scenic park up in the big blue bus.
We're here just saying, having the big blue bus parked here, it's a good way to check the solar panels and make sure everything is good up on top. Because normally, we don't get to see it from this angle.
We are making our way down to the town of Viana de Costelo, and the roads in Portugal, as soon as you leave a motorway, they are so shaky. I don't even know if you can hear me. We are starting to understand how the Viana in Fergus disintegrated into a million pieces. The Portuguese roads shake cars like nothing else.
It's that bad, I can feel the vibrations coming up through the pedals and my whole feet are vibrating.
Portuguese cars have to be made out of something else. I don't understand. Oh, wait for it. And... smooth road. We've parked the big blue bus here at the port of Viana de Costelo. Now we're gonna walk into the town. It's a 10-minute walk. But the weather today in Portugal...
It's not great.
It's not great. It's very windy. Quite cold.
I do hope that it clears up. So we are back in the van now. We're going to move on because this car park is just not, for us. It's just like full of vans. So
and there's two people, I don't know if you saw them, there's two men over there, and when you come in they help you park, but then you have to pay, or if not your tire might be...
I didn't see them.
I did, that's why I told you, let's go this way. I was like,
sense.
should I go this way?
I don't know. There was a sign saying toll foreign vehicles or something this way, and a toll and like a MasterCard sort of icon, like to pay. Is this for tolls? Are we gonna get a fine? I think. Oh my god.
Oh shit.
I think we are.
Yeah?
Yeah. There was so many arches with cameras and everything. I think they had to read number plates. Guys, I think we're gonna get a fine. I thought that wasn't a toll road, and the sign for foreign vehicles was to take another motorway. That was indeed a toll road, but it was for the road we were in, and then we drove through the arch. So I just found a page called Portugal Tolls, and I'm registering the big blue bus. I asked ChatGPT, and it says that the most important thing is to act fast and pay the toll as soon as possible. If we pay within 48 hours, I think it's fine.
What a weird system.
I think you get caught very easy with this system, because it really did look like the other design for foreign vehicles to pay the toll. It looked like it was for a different road. I don't know. We've made it to our home for tonight. It's this camper van area in Esposende. We are literally, I can see Aldi from here. I didn't realize how close this place was. It's so windy still, and we are not parked by the sea, so I'm glad that we are not like literally by the coast, because I feel like the wind would keep us awake tonight. There's quite a few camper vans. I didn't expect to see so many camper vans at this time of year, but it's just nice as well to not be parking in a big car park on your own. The ones beside us are having dinner, you can see them. So, because some camper vans here feel like having left by locals and they are kept during winter. There's some caravans over there as well. So yeah, at least it's nice to know that there's some people beside you. So let's get into the van and get some work done. I'm really struggling with these early nights. It just gets dark so quickly in Portugal compared to Spain. So the first thing I'm going to do is check about this fine that we might get. So I've registered after, so we drove through the toll.
without being registered. And I looked up online and we're gonna get a fine. We will get a letter to the house, but there's a chance that if you pay within 48 hours, you mightn't. So I'm in the website of Portugal Tolls. I registered, but I just don't know if it has gone through, or I don't really know what's happening, to be honest. Oh no.
What?
How do I know if I've been charged or not? Maybe we have to check back in tomorrow. See, there's another problem. There's different types of tolls in Portugal. So I've registered into Portugal Toll through 𝗓𝗓𝗘𝗢, but there's other companies. So I don't even know if I've registered in the right place.
So guys, this is the current situation inside the van, and he's only after a full shower. I am having some pizza, well, we're having pizza in the pan, and he cooked it absolutely spectacular, and we were watching one of our favourite shows. So the weather is starting to take a little turn tonight. It's got very windy and the rain is starting to come down, but one thing I am concerned about is we are parked right beside this bus station, so I hope the buses aren't running all night or we are in for a loud night. Hopefully not, but there is probably 5 or 6, well maybe more, probably 10 camper vans here, so hopefully we are in for a quiet night, and then tomorrow we'll wake up, go get some pastel de natas, and then we'll hit the road.
Whoa, it's windy.
It's getting windy and it's getting pretty wet out here.
Yeah, come back in. So to make the most out of this rainy grey day, we are going to drive all the way to Porto. It's an hour away and there's going to be a few tolls, so let's hope that today everything goes according to plan. We are now registered in the 𝗓𝗓𝗘𝗢 Portuguese system, so I think we can just drive as normal, and we just need to avoid the green lanes that are just for people that have like the wee machine. So let's hope everything goes smoothly. I've just driven through our first toll. Fingers crossed I did everything correctly yesterday, or if not, we'd be getting our second fine. I think that in Spain camper vans count as cars, but in Portugal it's a different type of vehicle, so I think it's was it 130 or 170 for us? I don't know, it's just very hard to look at signs in a motorway because you're going so fast, but it's around that, so it's not too bad. In the north of Spain there's some tolls that can be up to, is it 30 euro or something like that? So yeah, that's a bit crazy. I don't mind doing these ones, but just some tolls around Europe are crazy. We are nearly in Porto, no more tolls, we've gone through 2, hopefully it was all good. But very soon we are going to drive through a bridge and we're going to be able to see Porto. I remember driving this here with Fergus, it was a nightmare, and we actually lost a hubcap in one of these roads. Please don't judge us, we are going to eat something, and on the menu today we have more continental chicken and rice. Our classic Portuguese go-to, but it's just so nice, you can't get sick of it.
It's so...
So guys, we are just finished our chicken and it's got dark already and it started lashing again. It's been such a day, so hard to stay in the van when the weather is like this. I love that this car park is lit up. I didn't remember that bit, so I'm feeling very safe. Although we are outside of Porto, there's so many campers and it's lit up. I think there's security cameras as well, so it's all you want, isn't it? Another good thing about this park up is that, so you don't go insane in the van, you can go for a walk into the shopping centre. There's also bins and toilets in the shopping centre, so I'm really liking this park up. It's so good to visit Porto, and it's only €5 in an Uber to get to the city centre, so that's what we'll be doing tomorrow morning.
I'm getting flashbacks.
Oh, your barber? That's where he got his bad haircut.
You want to keep my hair?
I'm excited.
Always.
You have to give us your review. So, there's a laundromat in that shopping centre. We spotted it on the way out. And I'm going to put to do all our washing, literally bed sheets, towels, everything. I'm taking the van with me. This is so heavy. And it's currently 20 to 8. That shopping centre closes at 10. So let's try to do our washing without leaving our clothes strapped in there for the night.
And while Annie does that, I'm going to eat my kebab. What's up?
I'd rather to be you.
Bye.
Right, bye, wish me luck. I've come back to check on our washing, which is that one there, number 3. But number 1 is leaking and it's going everywhere. And it's still 21 minutes to go, so I don't know how big that puddle is going to get. Guys, I managed to do a full washing before the shopping centre closes. It is currently 10 minutes past 9, so just 50 minutes before the shopping centre closes, but everything really has already closed. The shopping centre hasn't, but all the shops have already shut. And here I am with a shopping trolley full of clean washing. Heavens have opened and there's no way I'm going out there after paying to dry my clothes. So I'm gonna ring Shane to see if he can come and pick me up with the van. The van is literally over there, but there's no way I'm walking in that rain. The rain is so heavy. I literally paid €4 to dry the clothes and it's going to go to waste. So if you could go and pick me up. Okay. Shane has texted me. He's coming to the rescue. There's the big blue. Time to run. Ah! This rain is mental. I'm getting soaked. Time to run again. Oh my god, this is not even wise. I couldn't have done it.
No.
So how are we?
We burnt a little bit of oil, not much.
Oh, okay.
So we have done 3,000 kilometers.
That explains it.
So
But did it not seem like it was a lot lower than other mornings? Or?
it's hard to tell.
As you guys know, we are on the road a lot, and while we are traveling, we want to stay as safe as possible, and that's why we've been using 𝗲𝗡𝗄 dashcams for 3 years now. In the big blue bus, we were using the A329 and have just upgraded on this trip to the A329S, which has been voted dashcam of the year, so you know you're in good hands with 𝗲𝗡𝗄. The cool thing about it is that you can pop it off just like this if you want to store it away, and this here records in true 4K, and with the Sony Starvis 2 sensor you get crystal clear footage of number plates even when they are going fast or if it's dark. Another cool thing about this dash cam is that it comes with an ND filter that you put here on the lens so the glare from the sun doesn't affect your footage.
With these 𝗲𝗡𝗄 dash cams, you can either have a 3-channel or a 2-channel, so that means that you're going to have your camera facing out onto the road. You can have a camera in the cab and you can have a camera at the back of the van. So in our instance, we are using a 2-channel, so we have our camera facing out onto the road, but we also have the interior one facing us. So the cool thing about this one is it has 210 degrees field of view, so not only are you capturing us inside the cab, but you're capturing out either side of the windows, so you know what's happening around you at all times, so every angle is covered. With these little dash cams, the technology is amazing, and when you're driving along, if you see something that you want to save, you don't have to go take your hands off the wheels, start pressing buttons. You can talk to the dash cam and tell it to save the footage, so when you park up, you know the footage is safe. To install one of these dash cams is so simple. There is 2 methods. You can either hardwire it in so that when you turn on your ignition, it sends power straight to the dash cam so it's on all the time, or like how we have it wired in that we plug it in to our 12-volt socket, so whenever we plug it in, we know the dash cam has power. And another cool feature of this dash cam, it has advanced parking mode, so if you are parked up and you have the 𝗲𝗡𝗄 dash cam, and if somebody bumps into your car or hits it, it starts recording for 60 seconds so that you know you're covered even when you're not in the van.
Right now, 𝗲𝗡𝗄 has their holiday sale on, and you can get up to $100 off, plus an extra €15 off with our code, or shall I say Shane's code. Use Shane329S at checkout for an extra €15 off. But hurry, because the sale ends on the 25th of December. So click the link in the description or scan this QR code right here to get yourself a dashcam. We are delighted with it and won't travel anywhere without a dashcam anymore. Thanks to the legends at 𝗲𝗡𝗄 for sponsoring this video and keeping us safe on our travels. The day starts with going to Continente to buy some sandwiches to visit Porto. We're gonna get an Uber for just less than €5, and yeah, we'll just wanna walk around the city, but you can't walk around Porto without good Continente food. Hello. Something we love about Porto are these markets here by the river on both sides. There are so many things. It's a very authentic town.
Such a vibe about Porto.
Isn't it? I love it. This place sells cut fish cakes. It's very fancy.
So we are crossing from this side of the river all the way over to this side. Check it out and see what it's like.
Doesn't matter where in the world you are, there will be an Irish pub. For me, the most randomest one was the one we found in the Pyrenees. Remember? Like, literally in one of the highest points of Spain. There wasn't that much in it, but there was an Irish pub.
So we are just walking through the streets, getting lost, seeing what we can see. Oh my god, there's hundreds of steps.
We went from not really leaving the van yesterday because the weather was so bad to I don't know how many thousands of steps we're doing today. So guys, we've been walking around Porto all day and it's been sort of overcast, but at the very end it cleared up and we were able to enjoy a classic Porto sunset, which is one of the things to see in the city, a sunset. They are so special.
So at this point we made our way back out of Porto, back home to the van, and this is where things took a turn for the worse. So it's currently like 12:30 at night. A friend of ours is in Porto as well in his van in a T25, and he has just rang us to say that he's been broken into. It's only 5 kilometers from where we are parked up. They don't speak Portuguese or anything, and he speaks Spanish of course, so she is going to ring the Porto police and see can she get them out. The police out to them so they can make a report. They've lost laptops, everything.
They've lost clothes, but the thing is that the Portuguese police is telling them that there's nobody that speaks English until tomorrow morning and they won't go out to them.
So we're just trying to help them out and get the police out. That is the worst thing that can happen when you're travelling in a van.
Shane is literally shaking, just...
Oh, it annoys me so much.
We are getting ready to leave Porto and head towards Costa Nova. Shane is in the van at the moment speaking to some other Portuguese person from a T25 group we are in to try to help our friends get another window because it's just they can't really drive like that. They can't see out the window, the wing mirror, and obviously anybody can get in now. As soon as Shane is finished, we'll head to Costa Nova. It's an hour and a half away and it's such a lovely little town. We have so many good memories from there, so we're really looking forward to going back. We've had a lot of mixed feelings this morning. We are very excited to continue exploring Portugal, but at the same time, just seeing our friend's van being broken into, glass everywhere, the rack shack, they just went through the entire van, everything was everywhere. They literally only had the clothes they were wearing, nothing else. It really puts us off and sort of makes us want to go home because you just never know when that's going to happen. And even just the fact that some stranger was in your home going through all your stuff, I don't know, it's a horrible feeling. We both have like that sort of fright in our stomachs this morning. If you're coming to Porto, we highly recommend staying in this shopping centre and getting an Uber out to the town. We've done it like 3 or 4 times and it's been good every time, touch wood, but there's just so many vans, it just feels so safe. So we're gonna leave a pin to this park up, so if you're coming to Porto, make sure to come here. Have you sourced the window yet?
No, not yet. I'm working on it. Okay, let's hit the coast. We have an hour and a half?
Yeah.
An hour and a half. Let's go.
The tolls when you leave Porto to head south are quite steep, and the first one was $8.50, but we've just managed to avoid it with Google Maps. I'm not sure how good of a job Google Maps does avoiding tolls in Portugal. So far so good. So let's see if we manage to avoid them all, because to go from Porto to the Algarve is like €80. So let's see if we can manage to avoid them all, or at least avoid the most expensive ones, because some of them are like €1 and that's alright, but some could be like 20, so let's try to avoid those. So guys, you're not going to believe what's happening. Our friend that got broken into in Porto is now broken into and broken down. His accelerator cable has snapped. Well, sort of, we're not sure, because on top of that, on top of being stuck on a bridge in Porto with no accelerator pedal, he is now trying to find his laptop that got stolen because it pinged on his phone that it was turned on. So they are running to a house trying to recover the laptop. Meanwhile, the van is broken down on a bridge. Luckily the police are on the bridge, so the van is with them. So we are going back to Porto, trying to tow them off the bridge. Like, we have been in situations like this before, and we would have only laughed if somebody came and helped us. Like, we can just feel their pain. Like, honestly, we are both sick in the van, so we are driving half an hour back into Porto to try to help them, to try to find them in one of Porto's many bridges, because they couldn't tell us much, because obviously they are running to a house to try to get their laptops and everything. So,
but the funny thing is, I have the rope with me that got Fergus to a garage the time our accelerator cable snapped.
you have it with us now?
Yeah.
Oh, no way!
That's in the back.
I thought that was in Fergus.
No.
If we had been in Fergus, we would have actually had an accelerator cable with us.
So I'm thinking if we can tie the rope around the diesel pump and get him off the bridge, that'd be a lot easier.
Yeah, so let's see what happens. Oh my god.
Thought to be here by now. But like you're one at the door. We looked in the window and there's a fella lying in the bed.
Oh.
And it's all a bit sus, like, you know.
Bit sus.
And we says like if you give it back and stuff, we won't ring the police.
Yeah.
Cheers, man. Thanks.
Oh my god. So there's people in the house denying that there's... Oh my god. Our blood is literally boiling. It's just... Oh. And we are back to our trusty Porto car park. Now, let's see what the next steps are.
I'll ring the Porto police here now and see what we can do. In a bit.
Cheers.
Bye.
Okay.
You have to speak a bit of Portuguese.
Just to make things clear, I don't speak a word of Portuguese. I've never spoken Portuguese in my life. Like, I'm just using Google Translate and trying to sound as Portuguese as possible. But sometimes people just think, oh, she's Spanish, she'll speak Portuguese. No, I don't. Like, speaking to the police is fine. It's just, I don't understand them back.
So, I am off into Porto to help my friend. His accelerator cable broke. Not only did this toolbox fix Fergus, but it's going to fix another T25. Shelly. I've got stuff in my bag. I'm going to head in here and see can we get him back on the road.
Shane is going into Porto with Manet.
Manet! Let's go Manet! See you later, guys.
Bye.
After getting the Uber into Porto, here's me looking like an absolute fool, taking my toolbox for a walk across the famous 𝗬𝗏𝗏𝗧 bridge, and this is how I found Shelley, broken down with a broken window and a snapped accelerator, but nothing you couldn't fix with a toolbox and a clothesline. Shelley got back on the road.
Oh, Shane is coming back to the van. He's got his friend sorted. Of course he did. His friend was stuck. Do you know the really famous bridge in Porto? Well, he was like right beside it. His accelerator cable snapped right at the pedal. So we've bought like a bit of rope, and we also bought like a wire rope kind of thing, but like for hanging your washing. We got that in the supermarket, and let's see what Shane comes back and tells us what he did. But yeah, he either fixed it with a bit of rope or with like some string to hang your washing. Hi.
Hello.
Porto mechanic 24/7, is that you?
That's me, 24/7 call out. Just hit me up, I'll come fix your car.
Did Uber ask you why are you carrying a toolbox around Porto?
No, I just took it for a walk.
You're a weirdo. It's locked. Another client.
Hello. Guys, I am back in the van after getting that T25 fixed in the middle of Porto. So as you know, I bought a length of rope and I bought a length of wire that I used for a clothesline, and I end up using the clothesline to get the van back on the road again. So the cable just snapped right off at the pedal, so we were able to cut the cable, join a new section onto it, and then get him going again. He was stuck and broke down in the slap bang centre of Porto. The place was so busy. There was hundreds of people just standing there looking at us. We were lying in the middle of the road underneath the van trying to get this cable through onto the accelerator cable. If I'm not fixing Fergus, I'm fixing other people's T25. I've gone through this issue with Fergus, so I just know what they're going through, and on top of it, they've lost all their stuff. So it has been a total disaster of a day for the last 48 hours for those people. So it's all I could do, and hopefully it was enough to get them going again. We're going to stay here tonight. We were supposed to be way down the coast, but that didn't happen. So we'll regroup tomorrow. We'll see what we're doing, which direction we're going to head, and then we'll make our way to that place and see what we get up to. But it's such a pity, because they know where their laptop and everything is. The police came to the house. They basically can't do anything because they don't have a search warrant for the house. They can prove that the laptop's in it, but they won't go in it, and the owner is refusing to let them in. So it looks very suspicious. But also, while they're standing there waiting for the police and everything to come, the guy that robbed them jumped out the back and done a runner. So he's gone. And then all of a sudden, when the police turned up for the second time, the woman in the house was so cooperative, and she was letting them in and let them look around the house and everything. But there was no sign of laptops or cameras or nothing. So basically they've probably shipped on the laptop and the camera, over 10 grand worth of stuff, so that's all gone. So if you are coming to Porto, just be very careful, and we will leave this park up where we are pinned so you can come in here, because right now there's probably 30 plus camper vans here, so maybe safety in numbers. We are wrecked after staying up till like nearly 3 o'clock last night fixing his window, and now running around Porto with a toolbox trying to fix his van. I think it's time for bed. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. So we are sitting in the back of the van here in the car park in Porto, but something very dodgy is happening. For the last like 4 or 5 hours there has been a car just circling the van, like literally driving up and down around, exact same car.
And there's 2 people in it.
There's 2 people in it. I don't know what is going on. After James and everything got broken into, seeing all this is quite suspicious, so we don't know what to do. Because when I got an Uber into James to fix the van, the Uber driver was telling us that Porto is notorious for break-ins of cars and everything, and he says that they actually drive around with a little device that they can like hold up against the van, and it will beep if there's any electronic devices inside it. So I don't know, this car is just circling for the last 4 hours.
He keeps coming and going.
So I don't know what is going on.
But they don't get out of the car, they just like drive around.
Really slowly though.
And look at the camper vans.
So let's keep an eye out and see if they come back.
Should we move?
Should we?
I don't know.
Where though?
I know, because when we don't know anybody else around.
No. So I think we should stay here because there's so many vans, but I don't know. I'm going to keep an eye out and see if they drive by again. They have literally just drove past this van.
Are they there?
No, I heard a bit. No, but they're outside the van.
Do you think there's less camper vans tonight?
I don't think so. I can't.
Oh, this sea is so rough. I'm going to jail.